and welcome to Sport This Morning. I'm Cecilia Morgan.
A very good morning to you. I'm Yemi Adebayo.
This is what the show is looking like this morning, and we were focusing on the four corners, talking about the under-20 national team of Nigeria. We understand they are preparing very well, and the last friendly game yesterday against Conference Queen, they won that one 2-1. They will get our attention this morning as they continue preparations for the FIFA Under-20 World Cup taking place in France starting August the 5th.
Yeah, we're hoping there will be no distractions, and Christopher Danjuma and his girls will be able to give us the kind of representation that we desire when the girls get to France. All right, still talking football now. Let's talk about the guys now. This man has been under the radar for a while, but something good has happened. He's gotten a new deal with Liverpool, so it's still on the books of the Reds. Good one for him. Hopefully, he will return to the form that made some of us call him Rashidi Yekini's replacement in the making. Hopefully, the form we saw in 2014, 2015, 2016 will return, and he will keep banging those goals.
He's still in that form, and that's why Liverpool are having that confidence in him, giving him a long-term deal. All right, still on the program. Well, goalies on the moves and goalkeepers are moving. Couture, and of course, who's going to join them? We'll take a look at this one also on the program. Yeah,
goalies on the move. Talking about Hallgrimsson of Roma, Thibaut Courtois. It looks like both of them might shift. So we'll see what happens. It's interesting. Silly season already started. A lot of speculations. I might just be on the move to United, as well. So I mean, you read all of these things. So don't worry. But that's not where we're starting this one.
You mean to Manchester United? Okay, I didn't get that. I thought
you can read anything this year. So don't be surprised if you see my name and I'm going to Chelsea or United.
You're not in that field of goalie. I know
just
that.
For laughs anyway. All right. Okay. So
let's start with tennis.
We'll start with tennis today.
Have a dance this morning, right?
Yeah. It's all about title celebrations. The guys that came out on tops at Wimbledon, talking about Novak Djokovic and Jelly Keba. I mean, they're celebrating. They're in a good mood. Keba told us winning Wimbledon was a dream come true. She has other Grand Slam titles, but this one very, very special for her. And see the dance steps. Well, Novak is used to doing this. He's done this a couple of times. Jelly Keba, looking a little bit stiff. Djokovic is, like I said, used to this. He's done it a couple of times, and
it's the first time he's having a dance. And so Keba, this is the first time.
First time here. She's learning the moves. I think she's gonna get used to it.
Precisely.
But
she's gonna get used to it, but she win another one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, I think we're going to see her on this stage again. But you want to thank the organizers a fitting way. You don't just win and go. No, you do your
that victory there.
A lot of media events, and this is the height. This is the sweet taste of victory for Novak. All the efforts. I feel. I'm wondering what will be going through the minds of Djokovic's camp. Talking about his team, even his wife. He said, look, I've been motivated, being a father, my family is bigger now and all that. He said a lot of things. And once again, maybe I should tender an apology to him as well, because, look.
You just have to. I remember just one of those, you were vocal in writing him of the look. He can come back. He's spent and all this, and he doesn't really have the drive and the zeal to really want to come back. But listening to him talking about how his son, is less than 5 now, Stefan, how he becomes his sparring partner. When you look at that young boy picking up a racket and all, I think that's part of that motivation that got him, okay, the son needs to see him play and win the Grand Slam. All the while he was winning, he was so young. But right now, he's a bit older, so he can come on court and watch him play. So I think that alone is enough motivation for him.
His wife and the kids, I think they were courtside. Yeah,
of course.
At some point, they could barely watch. It was torture. 5 grueling sets.
And against Rafael Nadal
in his prime. But then he got through all of that.
Yeah, he did.
It was so good. All right, so where do we go next, Cecilia?
Talk about fallout from the FIFA World Cup. Talked about the fallout will definitely always continue. Coaches leaving, players making moves, and national team trying to change their whole technical crew. But we here in Nigeria, we're calm because continuation is what we thrive on. But right there in Iceland, I didn't believe that he would be stepping down after 7 years. I'm talking about Hallgrimsson, he has left his role as the head coach of the Iceland national team after spending 7 years in that position.
Yeah, Hallgrimsson, I mean, what else can be said? We'll always remember Euro 2016.
Of course.
Even though a lot of people will say, well, he did that with Lars Lagerberg. It doesn't matter. We'll always remember this guy. And by population, they're the smallest country to have ever made it to the World Cup. Forget the fact that they lost 2 out of 3 matches. Their most remarkable moment is how they were able to shut out Argentina,
which was brilliant. I mean, their first game at the World Cup, and you're facing a big team like that.
It won all draw, and they stepped up. Nigeria are responsible for their woes, even though we didn't take advantage of beating them as well. But it's good. This man bowing out when the ovation is loudest, in my own opinion. Any other person that steps into this role will always be under his shadow. I mean, that's the way it's going to be. So, a remarkable man. Wish him well in all the other things that he's going to do. But what you must say is that he's been able to put Iceland on the map,
yes,
for the right reasons, for footballing reasons. It took him a while to get there.
Yeah.
You probably would not have, you'll have written him over Iceland, of all places.
I mean, you wouldn't even think about it.
Yeah, you look at some of the other people in the Scandinavians around them, you say maybe those ones, but not these ones. But they did it. Kudos to them. So we'll see where he goes next. A lot of people say managing a national team is different from club football. So we'll just see. Is it going to settle into a private life? Some other coaches do that. They take a sabbatical. So it will be interesting to watch this guy and see what he's going to do. And also maybe some European clubs will come for him. Who knows?
Yeah, probably. But I think with the kind of person he is, having to achieve all the things you talked about, with Lars Lagerberg, I think Lars Lagerberg being still there, we haven't heard anything if he's going to leave or not. It's just the head coach that is leaving. He might just be the one to continue running the national team. But then, when you have a man who succeeded, he didn't expect the whole success he recorded. So it's possible he would just have to retire, into his quiet life and continue with his normal job.
It's very possible.
Because coaching is grueling. We heard Arsene Wenger talking about, he spent so long in coaching, especially in one club, 22 years.
Some people are saying that he's even beginning to question, like you said, how did I manage spending all these years?
Yeah.
I could have done other things with my life. I sacrificed, and they pushed me. I decided to jump. That's a story for another day anyway. Okay. So
wait. Why are you dodging that?
It's a story for another day.